Okay, so we've almost run the gamut, taking you all around the happenings in NFL's Week 1 before we head off to Cincinnati tonight for a battle of two teams who struggled in their first game when the Texans faced the Bengals. But before we do, we got to talk about the fabled NFC East. Eli Manning could not get any offense going for the New York Giants as the Dallas Cowboys held them to only 3 points. On a night where Ezekiel Elliott stole the headlines for the Cowboys as his appeal for his domestic violence suspension allowed him to play in this one, and he ended up running for 100 yards, important yards. And on a night where Odell Beckham Jr. also stole the headlines, conspicuous by his absence as the Giants could only muster 3 points, it was Jason Witten who made history, passing Michael Irvin for the all-time franchise lead in receiving yards for the Cowboys. The Cowboys won 19-3. And finally, the Philadelphia Eagles went away to Washington to beat the Redskins 30-19. The Redskins were robbed of a chance at a game-winning drive as it appeared quarterback Kirk Cousins had already begun his forward motion of his pass before the ball was knocked away. It should have been ruled an incomplete pass. Instead, it was recovered and ran back for a touchdown by the Eagles, and that was the end of the game. Regardless of that, Carson Wentz had a great game for the Eagles, throwing for 307 yards, spraying passes to a balanced attack, and the Eagles now lead the division with the Cowboys. Whew! So that's that. Week 1 is in the books. On to Week 2 tonight. We'll see what we can figure. We'll be back next week to cover Week 2 of this new NFL season. We'll see you then.